What's up, y'all? Steven here with Hunt and Hook Excursions. Gonna be doing another boat video, working on the boat. First official scheduled upgrade for the boat, I guess, is the fish finders. So we're gonna be putting those on the boat today. I'm also gonna be doing the plug that was bad in the last video. It came in, so we're gonna replace it. I guess the first official upgrade was the trolling motor. However, it wasn't really scheduled. As you'll see in next week's video, it works really well. So it moves the boat quite fast at 40%. I won't ruin too much of that video though. So we're gonna get the fish finders on the boat and also get the plug replaced, and then kind of go from there, see how long that video is gonna take. Hopefully it's not an all-day thing like it was last time. It is supposed to get up to 95 degrees today, so we're going to try and make it quick before it gets there. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I post new content. When we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm not 100% sure what the giveaway is yet, but I'll make it worth it for sure. So hit the subscribe button, that helps the channel grow. Thanks, and stay tuned. Alright, y'all, one thing I wanted to do is do a side-by-side of these two boats, just so you can really see the difference in them. So this is the new boat, and you can see how wide it is there. It's really nice, very roomy compared to the other boat. And then this is the other boat, and to me, this boat right here, honestly, the other boat, probably the deck goes out to this line right here, maybe even a little bit further, but I'm super excited about the new boat. Obviously, it's just so much more roomy. So I just wanted to show you all that. Let's get started on the upgrades. First thing we're going to do is the plug. I figure it's going to be a little bit easier than the fish finders. So we're going to get this front plate off first so we can access the wires. One thing I would like to do is actually order a new face for this. Obviously that's not a huge priority at the moment, but eventually I would like to order a new face for this. Oh, it's hot already. It is hot, hot, hot already. Alright, this just pops off. Now we can access this. That, of course, I tied way too good when I did my electric tape. There is no power to this. That's one thing I'll say. Make sure before you do anything like this that you disconnect the power, because you don't want spark or blowing fuses and then having to trace down the fuse box or anything like that. Anytime you do anything electrical, you want to make sure that power is disconnected to it. Like I said, probably way overdid this, but it's quite all right. Rather overdo it and it work right than underdo it and it not work and then have to try and figure that out on the lake. One thing I have not found yet, that I'm not sure exactly where I put it, is my crimpers and wire cutters. So I'm going to have to do this differently than I would like to. I'm going to have to this end is probably good, the trolling motor end, because we cut that beforehand when we tested the trolling motor out at the place that I bought it. However, this end, as you can see, has two ends on it that are going to have to come off of there. So, and then hopefully this isn't too big and it's unable to come off at all, or it won't match up with these. This is the plug end here. Before I get too crazy into this, what I will do, I just don't know that these are going to be big enough to go over this. Let's see. It's going to have to come off of there anyways. I'll post the link in the description of this plug that I bought. It seems pretty heavy duty, seems pretty nice. Yeah, so that's going to be too narrow. It should be okay. I should be able to expose enough wire. I should be able to expose enough wire to make that work. Hopefully. All my trash in one spot so that the boat doesn't get all trashed up. Now typically what I would do is I would test this before I put all these ends on. However, because I know from the last video that there's power to this plug, also from directly wiring this, that there's power, I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and strip down these wires right here and crimp them to these, and then that way our plug's practically done. So I've got a pocket knife here. Again, I don't know where my dang wire strippers went, so we're just going to use this pocket knife to get exposed wire. Obviously, wire strippers would make this so much easier. If I had wire strippers, I'd already be done. Here is I'm trying to get this end off of the wire. Got plenty of wire there, which is nice. I wish I had more wire in my ground wire, but it's alright. God bless, just stay out of the way though. I got nothing to put this in. And of course, so on this end, I'm going to go ahead and just strip it and tape it for now. What I will do eventually is I will get a good soldering gun and I'll solder those together. But for for ease of time right now, because it's so freaking hot out here, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this down some more. So there's the end, the plug. Obviously that's a lot quicker. It is super hot outside, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this the way that I want it. So I'm going to go just like that. Put this back in here, and then I'm going to get that as centered up as I can because the hole doesn't fit exactly. And then we're going to drill this plug in place. With this plastic, one thing I learned from drilling on the other boat is if you start out slow enough and get a hole started, you're not going to crack the plastic. I don't want to go too tight with these because I don't want to crack the plastic. And there we go. Now, that's very secure. It's not going to go anywhere. I got it positioned enough in the hole that I don't think it's even going to get water in it. So that's good. Alright, next step is to get this end of the plug on. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to try to use this crimper again. There is the plug. Now, last step of this, and I would have put heat shrink on it, but again, I don't have it, so you check, secure there, secure there. We're not going to plug it in yet, but we are going to tape it, tape there. I'm going to go back here, plug the battery in, I'll be right back. Okay, so that's done, that's batteries plugged in. Now's the test. So the way this plug works is you actually have to twist, and it's a twist lock, locked in there. Make sure my switch is on, which it should be. It is on, that's on, and I can already see spinning. And we got spinning. Now, oh, that's a fan right there. That thing's spinning fast enough, it's a fan. Like I said earlier in the intro, that trolling motor is pretty fast. It's a lot faster than I thought it would be, and it's a heck of a lot faster than that one, even at full speed. It's also a Minn Kota, but it's a 12 volt. I think it's like a 50 or 60 pound thrust, so not nearly as fast. But guys, I'm gonna take a break, and this evening we'll get on those fish finders. It's just too hot to be out here right now. It's about 90 degrees, so I'll be back and we'll get those fish finders on. Okay, I'm going to check and make sure I have power. I do. Okay, got power. So that's good. Eventually I'll put these on a switch like I had on the old boat. I had my fish finders on a switch, as well as all my other auxiliaries. Eventually I'll put them on a switch. Right now I'm not going to do that though. Just trying to get to where I can fish and have fish finders on the boat. So alright, now we're going to run the wire, or the transducer. Okay, y'all, I got the transducer mounted to the trolling motor. Hoping my battery on my drill will be good enough that I can mount this. But I wanted to show you what I did. So let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, y'all, I got the motor mounted to the transducer. I wanted to show y'all what I did to mount this. So I've got a little bit of slack here, and this moves a little bit. What that does is allows movement here when the trolling motor is moving. Flatten that out. I have a dryer hose clamp here to my bracket, and then it's mounted to the bracket. The transducer is mounted to the bracket to the dryer hose, and then I ran zip ties all the way up here. Left a little bit of slack right here, but then this is loose enough that it can twist as well. Ran it to the cable for the trolling motor, pedal all the way down, and then it comes out right here. So everything should be good to go on this front fish finder. Just in case you're curious, this is a Piranha Max 4 ID, or DI, sorry. Piranha Max 4 ID. It has down imaging and sonar. That's all it really does, but really that's all I need for the front. It's mainly to help me find a depth. I have found some fish on it. Most of the time though, I use my side imaging at the console. Now I did have the side imaging mounted on the other boat on here, but on this boat it is going to be on the back again. So that's the front fish finder. It's done. Everything's good with it. Now we'll move to the back fish finder and hopefully get it finished in this video. So stay tuned for that. I'll walk you through some steps and then we'll end the video. Now, one thing I don't like, as you can see how far this sticks out, I don't like that. So I'm going to try and find somewhere else to mount this. Did not take that into consideration. That's my view right there. So I think I'll be able to see that pretty well. I need to clean the screen up, but I do have power now, so that's good. And there we go. This is the hook reveal 9-inch. It's got stopped on the screen right now because it's got no transducer on it. So now we're going to run the transducer and then we'll be done with the fish finders. Okay, y'all, transducer is on. There it is right there, mounted, level. It's flush with the bottom of the boat, which is what it's supposed to be. I went ahead and did a screw there to secure it. Run it through here, all the way through. Ran a snake, this wire snake right here. Ran the wire snake through to the back of the boat, grabbed the transducer cable, ran it up along the side of the boat here, up under, and then up through this hole and right there. Okay, y'all, that's gonna do it. I appreciate everybody for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That helps the channel grow. Hit the like button. That gets the video out to other viewers. And hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I post new content. If you have any questions or comments about anything that I did in this video, or if I have to cut something out, that you want to know more about, let me know, and I'll get back to you in the comment section. As you can see in the video, after I was talking, the boat runs pretty good. You'll see more of it next week's video. I get to go out, take it fishing tomorrow as long as the weather holds up. I appreciate it, guys. We'll catch y'all next week.